Yeah.
That was totally worth it. Do it again.
What do you want from me?
Oh.
A recitation or something?
Yeah.
Leave me alone! Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a gangster. Wait a minute. Anyways.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Back to the island of crazy. Maybe he has something different to say now.
You're ugly and you smell bad! Yeah! Put me down before I juice all over you!
I like him. I like him a lot.
Alexander sees
Hello, Bookworm. I have something you might be interested in.
Well, what is it this time?
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too!
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too!
A most solemn celebration!
Fuck you, Mouse.
Crazy noise, bunny.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now.
Why are you cooking books?
He's a bookworm. He probably eats them.
This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
See?
Fine.
Thanks.
Okay, so I get the bookworm and the oxymoron and the diphthong and the dangling participle. What the hell are the bees supposed to be? Are they just bees?
Spelling bees.
Oh, I bet you're right. I bet if I could actually look at them.
little bees buzz around the books as though the pages were laden with the sweetest pollen. Maybe they're spelling bees.
There we go.
Alexander is greeted with silence. Alexander doesn't need...
I guess I can't talk to the bees. Now let's see what the worm gave us.
Alexander opens the rare book and looks inside. The book contains riddles and has a page missing. Alexander glances at a few of the conundrums, but finds himself more curious about the one that is missing. What was the riddle, he wonders? More importantly, what was the answer?
Well, that border doesn't look at all familiar.
Yeah, not at all like the word love that we saw from the spider web. So let's ditch this useless book and get that spell book.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can ever get rid of that goddamn boring book.
I think we have to carry it forever.
Alexander feels a...
I wonder if being sucked into those tiny magical holes hurts.
It feels like a strange pulling sensation.
Hi, Sing Sing. Bye, Sing Sing.
Wait, look
What?
at that poster. I don't think it was there before.
This poster?
That poster.
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. He decides to take a closer look. It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Kasima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles."
You know, you can almost actually read
Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Kasima will be another man's wife.
This has turned into a soap opera.
that. Yeah. Oh, we need now someone to have amnesia.
Sigh.
Hey, Jalo.
Jallo, how fare you? And what news have you from the castle?
This is gonna take a bit,
Prince
guys.
Alex, how I fare is close to boiling. Have you seen the wedding proclamations around the village? I've heard rumors of the wedding, of course, but I didn't want to believe it, and I never thought it would be so soon.
Cassima. Married. Oh, it is an unpleasant thing to swallow, friend. If only I knew Cassima wished it. Tell me about the Wazir, Jallo.
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Calafim had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Cassima ever since she was a young girl. And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Cassima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Cassima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. I must return to the castle, Prince Alex, and you to your wanderings. May we both fare well.
So Al-Hazred has had his eye on Cassima since she was a little girl.
Creepy.
Pedo.
Well, he is evil. So, let's get rid of this book.
There's no...
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
You know, I just realized we got the stereotypical magic lamp, and I haven't even tried rubbing it.
Alexander rubs the lamp, but nothing happens.
Damn. Well, let's look at our magic book. Since we actually can this time. Let's see. We need nasty crap to make magic paint. Is there anything before this?
This is the first page.
No. Okay. Make rain.
With a whole bunch of water.
Salt water not from the sea, sacred water, and falling water. Teapot. We don't have a teapot, but the lamp kinda looks like a teapot.
Sort of.
Charming a creature of the night. A skull full of very specific embers, sulfur, and a strand of hair of a pure-hearted maiden. Well, we have the hair.
Are you
Assuming-
sure she's pure-hearted?
Assuming Cassima is pure-hearted.
This is the last page.
Only 3 spells.
We kinda got ripped off of this spellbook, I think.
And again, he got a book with a missing riddle.
I would have felt more bad about that if it wasn't a shitty spellbook. You know, I get the feeling that our fake Nightingale has worn out its use for now.
Your candy dish is empty.
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
Well, get some more then.
I fear that is impossible. Without the ferry, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
Wow, what a baby.
That's
Also, I'm pretty sure nobody grows mint extract.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way.